Hello, guys. Welcome back to, I believe it's the sixth episode of the Football Zone. Yeah, we've been gone for a while. First of all, we've had holidays, and what's the second reason?
Just been busy.
Yeah, we've been
But it's
busy.
mainly holidays.
Yeah.
Because we film in my building, a school building,
So,
so we're a bit restricted there. But
Yeah.
we're back.
we're back. A lot of stuff has happened since. We've had the World Cup.
Mm.
We've had Ronaldo joining Al Nasser, by the
Yep.
way.
Yeah.
A lot
Messi
of stuff.
winning the World Cup, by the way.
Yeah,
Let's just
which
put
is
it like
why I'm
that.
wearing the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
representing.
we've been gone for a while, but we are back now weekly. But in 2.5 weeks' time, there will not be an episode because
No.
I'm actually going to Spain.
Mhm.
I'm going to watch Real Betis Barcelona.
Yep.
And why am I doing that? Because Joaquin from Betis, this is his final season, and I really want a football jersey with his name on the back.
From his last season.
Yeah, from his
If
last
you guys
season.
don't know, this guy's a huge Joaquin fan. He talks about him all the time.
Yeah.
He even tries to merge my name and Joaquin's name. It's
Joaquin.
like Hakim, Joaquin.
Yeah. So what better way to do it than to go to the city and to get a jersey and watch the game?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
I'm
That's
excited for you.
Yeah.
You never know. We might get a vlog on the channel.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
yeah. So you can take over.
Yeah, so as you guys know, I'm a bit of a Premier League merchant, so that's mainly what I'm going to be. But should we go with World Cup first? So obviously,
World Cup,
Messi won the World Cup. Mbappe scored a hat trick in the final.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Martinez made a
The
phallic
celebration.
object out of the Golden Glove. So before we kind of talk about the World Cup, I think we should just go through our best 11
Yeah,
from the
sure,
World Cup, and then we'll
sure.
talk about our predictions and then just some stuff around it. So should we start in goal?
Yeah,
All right. So I've got Bonu.
I've got Levakovic from Croatia
Okay,
because he's the only reason that they beat Brazil. He had like 1 billion saves,
that's true.
and all of them were amazing.
I was thinking about him as well, but I did. By the way, I've been sick, guys, so if I cough a lot, that's why. I put Bonu simply because Morocco conceded such a little amount of goals, and I feel like their defense was instrumental in them making it. They made it to the semi-final of the World.
Yeah,
Morocco.
that's true.
Like, if you were to pick the 4 best countries in the world, Morocco would not even come close to that. And
No, they wouldn't even be top 15.
Yeah, and they were in the top 4. That's unreal. But yeah, that's for me. That's an easy one. I mean, I guess there's not really much to say because they were both good.
Yeah.
But let's go back line. So I'm just gonna do my whole back line. I have myself at right back. Hakimi.
Hakimi, yeah, me too.
I have Saiss at right centre back.
Bruh.
And then I have actually, so that's the thing. I have 3 centre backs. I couldn't really decide. I have Saiss, Romero, and Guardiola.
Yeah.
And then left back, I had Theo Hernandez.
Yeah, that's fair. I've got Hakimi. I've got Guardiola. The left centre back was very difficult because there were a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I know that Portugal didn't make it past Morocco, but Pepe, he was very good,
Yeah.
especially because of his age.
Yeah.
But I have to go with Romero as well.
Romero,
I think
yeah.
also
I
mainly
mean-
because he won the final.
Yeah.
And left back Theo Hernandez as
Yeah.
well. There weren't really that many good left backs though.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll put Saiss as my backup and have Romero and Guardiola, so that's the same
Yeah.
as you. But yeah, Saiss and Hakimi, just Morocco, crazy. And I feel like you can't not have an Argentina centre back in there.
Yeah.
And the only reason I was hesitant to have Guardiola in there is simply because of how he got made look like an egg by Messi.
Yeah, but he was very good up until that point.
Yeah.
But it's Messi, it's
yeah.
it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah,
So-
and then Theo, he came in, replaced his brother. France did well, got to the final, so you can't really not have him in there.
and lost to the GOAT.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, I know this is gonna look quite wrinkly in the back, but we had to get it. My current girlfriend, got me this. She got me 2. She's an idiot. So I got one in my room, and I decided to bring one to school, and I haven't really decided where to put it, but we're both tired, and this was the easiest way to do it. And it's beautiful. We have the goat. We have
The phony GOAT.
some. They hired a model, right? They had to have some good looking person.
It doesn't even look like him, I'm gonna be honest. Like the way he's sitting. It doesn't even look like him.
Yeah, but I mean, the best human to ever play football, and then this alien playing the greatest game of life.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on midfield.
Midfield.
I've got. See, now mine's interchangeable, but I've got
Me too.
Amrabat,
Yeah.
CDM.
That's fine.
I've got Jude Bellingham, left centre mid, and I've got Griezmann.
You've not got a single Argentine.
So that's the thing. I have Enzo Fernandez.
yeah,
here
he
as
won
well.
Young Player of the Tournament.
Yeah, but I know, but I just feel like
But you have
Amrabat
to
has to be there. Bellingham has to be there. And then Griezmann, I had him at striker, but then there was Alvarez, and then there was Giroud, and there was everyone. So I was like,
Yeah,
Difficult.
but I feel like you have to have the award-winning player.
so
You
then
have
I
to
would
him
have
on the
Bellingham, Amrabat, and Enzo Fernandez
Okay.
if it was like that.
team. I've got a whole different team. I've got Luka Modric. Yeah, he was.
Luka Modric, yeah.
He was an essential for Croatia going.
I forgot about Modric.
Yeah,
man.
he was essential going for Croatia to
I
go
wish we
all
could
the
play
way.
4-5-3.
Yeah, and then I've got the Scottish Alexis McAllister.
Okay.
He was so good.
Okay.
And then Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
I mean,
Don't have Bellingham.
No,
Shocking,
bro.
man.
They made it.
And it's not even English tax.
They didn't even make it out of the quarters.
Doesn't matter, man. He
does.
dominated.
But how are you gonna be the player of the tournament if you play?
He's not player of the tournament.
No,
you know,
sorry. How are you gonna be?
Maguire was in the official best 11.
Yeah, but
because of average match rating.
Those,
it's shocking.
Those guys are idiots.
They're all chumps.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I mean, if you can because of average match rating, you can have one good game and then you can have a match rating of 6 the entire tournament and you can still.
Or you can come on in one game, play 5 minutes, score 1 goal, get a high match rating, and that's all you play, and then you're in.
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, so it's match rating in these types of tournaments. They're dumb.
But one player I did want to mention, Tchouaméni. I feel like he also deserves a shout out. I think he had a good tournament.
He missed the pen in the final. That throws his case out the window. That's
a good point.
That's not.
That's a good point.
No,
but he had a good tournament. Showed good.
He
good
didn't miss a pen in the final. He didn't even hit the goal.
He blasted it.
Yeah.
It's because his little cousin was in the crowd and he wanted the World Cup match ball to take home. So he just said, "Hey, go, take this."
True.
Okay, front three. I'll go first. Mbappé.
Yeah.
Alvarez.
Yeah.
And Griezmann.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I know. I can see your paper. I know.
It's not fair. Where are you looking?
But they don't know.
Mbappé. Messi. And then Alvarez or Giroud. It's difficult for me because Giroud... He didn't play in the... Giroud, he got taken off in the final. He had a stinker.
Yeah.
But he was instrumental for them to get to the bit.
Did you watch that video of people? They were getting asked a question. It was like a podcast, and they had to say yes or no to the question.
Yeah.
And someone asked, "Is Giroud a top 20 striker of all time?"
Yeah.
And some of them actually said yes.
All time? No, you can't.
No,
say
he's
all
not,
time.
bro. He's not even top 30 all time.
No, he's definitely not.
I can name 20 right now.
I can stick him in the top 50, but not
yeah,
top 30.
I can name 20 right now.
Go on then. Challenge him.
Fine.
You
want to go?
20 better strikers than Giroud.
Luis Suarez, Benzema, Lewandowski, Mbappe.
Yeah.
Haaland will be.
He's already. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's a better. Yeah, for sure. Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
Rooney.
Yeah.
Fernando Torres.
Yeah.
David Villa.
Yeah.
That's 9. Ferenc Puskas.
Yeah.
Di Stefano.
Yeah.
If I can go old school, Pelé.
Yeah.
Eusebio.
He counts as a 9, Eusebio, yeah.
Cruyff.
Yeah.
How many am I on? 14?
14.
I gotta think other leagues. Well, his teammates, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
Van Persie.
Yeah.
Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
I know Giroud just broke his record, but Henry is a better player.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
1,000,000%.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah.
Also
I'm gonna give it to you.
invincible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What other teams are there?
No, I wasn't saying because I think Giroud's better than him. I just don't know if I count.
Drogba.
Yeah, Drogba.
Eto. Those 20. Gotta name 2 African players. We got
done. I rate it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mbappe. He put the ball 4 times in the goal. I can't speak English. Let me say that again. He put the ball 4 times in the goal. He put the ball in the goal 4 times. It took us 5 combined attempts to say that. Too tired. But that's unreal. Getting a hat-trick in a final only been done once before by Jeff Hurst in 1966, by the way. Shout out, Jeff.
I have a very unpopular opinion, a very hot take. But it's not, this is the truth. Mbappe's World Cup final was very overrated. Because he scored 2 penalties, first of all. I'm not saying that it's not impressive, but he did score 2 penalties. And he didn't show up until the 80th minute.
But he still scored 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that it's overrated.
You can't say it's overrated.
Why not?
Because he still scored.
But he didn't have a good game. Yeah, but he didn't have a good game.
After the 80th minute, he had a good game.
Yeah, but why did you decide to show up?
And just that goal that he scored in itself, the volley, the cojones to just decide, you know what, I'm not going to take a touch. I'm just going to smash it.
But he didn't have time. He couldn't take a touch.
He could take a touch. He could have easily taken a touch and go away from the defender.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
That's true. You can't say it's overrated. That hurts my soul. I'm saying
that.
I hear you, but if you're scoring 3 goals in a World Cup final taking your team to extra time after being 2 down 10 minutes to go, then equalising for your team when they go down again, and leading by example at such a young age, taking the first penalty, converting. He went the same way.
That's the only time
times.
That's the only time he's put his team on the back. He can't even do it for PSG. They lost without Messi.
But that's a change now.
He lost against Lens or Long, whatever their name is. They lost because they didn't have Messi.
Yeah.
Mbappe cannot carry a team though.
No,
Soon
he will be able to. Soon.
Nah, he's not that type of player.
I feel like he will develop into it though. He's a luxury player now, but I feel like he will change as he gets older.
I don't know if he can carry a team.
Yeah. Obviously, we've got Messi on the right.
Yeah.
He's gonna win the Ballon d'Or this year for sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what they do in the Champions League.
Yeah.
They'll win the league. You got World Cup. You got best player of the tournament, domestic.
The fun thing is Messi and Mbappe, they're obviously teammates. So whatever happens this season doesn't change anything because they are teammates.
Yeah.
So it was the World Cup that was going to decide
between it if it was.
Unless Mbappe scores a hat trick in the Champions League final.
And
so that could change it, I think. Yeah, of course it could change it. If he scores a hat trick in the Champions
League. But
still
Messi won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Unless Mbappe scores 100 goals.
Yeah, of course, but
then
he probably won't.
And then striker, I mean, it's between Alvarez and Giroud for me. I think because they run, you give it to Alvarez.
Yeah, I've got the exact same as you.
Yeah,
so then, we had like 3 or 4 different players.
And then best manager, we got Lionel Scaloni.
Yeah, Scaloni, of course.
He's crazy. When they scored the second goal, he was just there like this.
Bro, he's got ice in his veins.
He was cold.
He didn't celebrate. When they won the World Cup, he also didn't celebrate. He just stood like this. He was like...
That's mental.
Yeah.
That I would have been going ballistic, up, down, left, right, on my knees, pointing to the crowd. Everything. It's crazy. Okay, but yeah, come on then. Should we move on from the World Cup? Oh no, we need to relax. We have to look at our sort of run through our predictions. Yeah. So you got a prediction right, 100%. You said Argentina. This guy's been talking about the World Cup for the past 3 years, saying Argentina would win. So
Not really. I have. I've said what they could do to win. I said what they should do.
I remember distinctly
3 years ago.
2019, Argentina would win the next World Cup.
Yeah, I said they can if they play like this and this, and they did. Yeah. But they obviously didn't use the players that I like.
Said they would, but it's almost impossible to call 3 years before.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I sort of got the prediction right. I said England and Argentina would be in the final. Obviously, that was wrong. I said I think Argentina will win, but I want England to win, so I get some points there.
I said Spain would be in the final.
That was.
It wasn't really far fetched because they played against Morocco, who were just better. Yeah, I guess.
And Morocco had an amazing run.
I'm not joking when I say this. I don't think you know this. I had a dream that Morocco they would beat Portugal 1-0.
You told me.
Of a cross. And I actually have proof to back that up because I texted one of my friends before Morocco they scored against Portugal. I texted one of my friends, bro, I had this crazy dream last night that Morocco they would win against Portugal and they would score directly from a cross. Mm-hmm. And they would win 1-0.
Yeah.
And that's
exactly it. It was unreal.
And that's exactly what happened.
Telling me.
Yeah.
You got some next premonition from God, man.
That's a dream. Yeah. I'm a visionary. I am, bro.
Okay, tell me, what's the score going to be today between Fulham and Chelsea? Premier League.
No one cares about
Fulham. But tell me, you're a visionary, tell me.
Oh my God. Oh. Bro, it's Chelsea. My God. They're not gonna win.
At Ryan.
Yeah, they're not gonna win.
They just signed Joao Felix. Swiftly moving on now from the World Cup.
The worst transfer of all time.
Okay, relax.
No,
not the worst of all time.
11 million for a 5-month loan. But no, because people say 6-month loan, but the for a whole month they don't play a single game. The season ends in May.
Yeah.
So it's only a 5-month loan.
And they have to pay his full wages.
Yeah, so that's like, what, 15 million probably? Yeah. Because it's weekly wages. So it's probably like 15, 16 million. 16 million euros for 5 months.
And but that's the type of player they need, would you not say? Someone that could really help them create the chances that they need. Do you not think?
The thing is though...
Okay, at the end of the day, if he turns out to flop, he'll be a waste of money. Probably one of the worst loans ever. If he helps Chelsea get back into European positions, then people will say, oh, what a steal, 11 million and he's done this.
Yeah, I don't think so because it's only a loan. I think he will score between 5 and 6 goals in the Premier League. Not more than that. I think he will score 5 or 6. Not more.
I feel like that's a reasonable prediction.
Yeah. But that's not good enough for 11 million in
No.
half a season. That's not good enough.
It's not.
And I'm not putting the blame on him. Well, kind of I am. I don't know.
Sorry, I forgot one thing about the World Cup. Martinez, when he did the trophy thing, I know we've spoken about it
Yeah, we have.
previously, but I just want to hear in front of the people what your opinion about that was.
Honestly, people, they complain about it, but instead of complaining about it, why not just don't talk about it? Because everyone, they're like, oh, he shouldn't be doing this and we shouldn't give him all the attention. Well, then don't talk about it.
Okay, but what do you think about the actual fact that he did it? Let's say it happened 20 minutes ago. What's your reaction? From a neutral perspective.
To be honest, I actually didn't even care. I don't care about that. So it also depends on which player it is.
Yeah.
Because if it's a player that I like, I don't care. If it's a player that I hate, I would say he's an idiot.
Like if it was this guy, calm. If it was that guy, slander.
I don't hate Ronaldo. I just think Messi.
Yeah, you do.
No, I just like to call him out for the stupid stuff that he does, like smashing a kid's phone. That's fine that I like to call him out for that stuff.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's the only thing that I do. No.
But I think I love the. Can I say?
Shithousery. Yeah.
Okay. He's a shithouse Martinez, and I like that. I like that side of football.
But I agree with you. I agree
to
with
an extent.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I think in the country you're in, the awards you've just been given, the circumstances, doing something like that is just lack of class in my opinion. Like on one hand, it's like, oh, okay, it's sort of funny.
The guy in the background just standing like this.
He was there like, what? You just came from masjid and then you're doing that.
What?
That was. Oh,
I agree.
What
with you.
about Messi getting crowned with the? There's some controversial.
It ruined the
opinions.
photo because I would love to see Messi wearing. It's not this shirt, but to see this. For me, look, I don't have a problem with like the religious thing, like the fact that they gave it to him.
I don't think it's religious, it's cultural.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with that. My problem with it is that I just think that it ruins like the coloring because everyone is wearing this shirt and then he wears a different.
And then his actual trophy lift, he'll have that for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Like it ruins all the photos that people will take.
That's exactly my opinion.
That's my problem.
It ruined the photos, but the whole thing about him getting crowned the king of football, that was beautiful to me. Because Ronaldo was just sat there trembling. Like,
the message is cool and all, but I just think it ruins all the photos of being taken.
That's a fair enough opinion.
That's my honest opinion on that.
Okay, I think we're done with the World Cup now.
Yeah, we are.
So moving to, I have a couple obviously Premier League things that I would like to talk about. Chelsea's form right now. What do you think about Chelsea? Do they have any way back? Are they getting into top 4, top 6?
I've always said this, and I stand by it. Chelsea is a club that never have any. They don't have a project. They don't have a plan. They've never had that, in my opinion. They've never had a project.
Since Jose.
No, Chelsea is just a club. They just buy players and just pray, like buy and pray. That's what they do. They buy players.
Pray and buy and inshallah.
No, I'm being serious. Like they buy players and you just pray that it's gonna work out. They don't actually have like a project. Like you look at Manchester United right now, Ten Hag. He's got a vision. He's got a project.
Yeah.
When Klopp came to Liverpool, he had a vision.
Yeah.
Guardiola at City also had a vision. Yeah. I feel like Chelsea, Mikel Arteta as well, Arsenal. But I feel like Chelsea is just a club that they don't have a vision or a project, and they never had.
I can see that.
They've spent over 300 million in the summer transfer window. Yeah. And where are they right now?
And the investments that they're making are not tactical whatsoever. They've spent 200 odd million on defenders. No one's I hate that everyone is always. All I hear in the media is Darwin Núñez. That's all I hear.
They were so lucky to win the Champions League as well.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
100%. They were just lucky that City didn't show up. Marc Cucurella, they spent like 50-60 million on him. Yeah. Where's he?
Exactly.
What was the other guy they bought? Koulibaly. Where's he? What's he done for the club?
Wesley Fofana
scored one goal and then been a passion merchant about it. Fofana, they spent more than Liverpool spent on Van Dijk, and
that's the issue because players are way too expensive. The 10 most expensive Premier League players, no, just players of all time. I think it's Premier League. Of all time, only one is successful, and that's Van Dijk. He's the only one that's been successful. Yeah. Lukaku came in for like 80 plus million both times.
It was 113 full package.
Yeah. He flopped both times in the Prem. Yeah. I mean, he's also done good in the Prem. But
who's a player who's accumulated the most transfer fees of all time put together? Each individual transfer fees, if you accumulate that together, that's the most of any player of all time. That's unreal for Lukaku.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
and you know he's on loan at Inter right now.
Yeah, I know.
And he's come out and said about going back to Chelsea that he doesn't want to go back. I hope we can sort something out.
Of course he doesn't want to go back. Who wants to go to Chelsea?
Yeah, for real.
And I'm not an Arsenal fan or anything. I'm not a Tottenham fan. I'm not a fan of any team in the Premier League. I'm just being honest. But I do like Arsenal.
Yeah.
I like Arsenal.
Yeah. You can't not like Arsenal.
I watched the documentary on Amazon Prime, All or Nothing.
Great documentary.
The best one so far. I also watched the Barca one and the City one.
Mm.
The Arsenal one is the best one.
No, I thought about.
No.
Messi's been followed around by camera crew for the past 3-4 months. Even at the World Cup, we're gonna get to relive all of those
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna expose, or not expose, but this is gonna clarify a lot of stuff. Because people, they don't think that Messi is a true leader. I've seen him before games. Before games, the team talks that he does.
Especially the Copa America final one. That one, I was there. Is that you, Messi? I thought you were the silent one. Yeah.
If that was me, hearing that, I would go out and I would die for him.
Yeah, for real.
The things that he said, guys, this is one more game, and we're champions.
Yeah.
And we're doing it here in Brazil.
Yeah.
And bro, if I heard that, I'm gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna die for you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die for this.
And then you hear all the players in the interview saying, "Yeah, we would die for Messi. We do this for Messi. We don't even care about ourselves. We just want Messi."
Yeah, that's funny because they actually said that. Because Paredes, he said that I would rather win the World Cup for Messi than for myself.
Yeah. You would think that
he doesn't even care.
In a situation with Ronaldo, nobody wants to do it for him. They're all doing it for themselves. They all think, "Oh, Ronaldo's toxic. Ronaldo's this." Everyone worships Messi, even his own players. No one cares about being a Messi shadow. They just want to say, Messi.
Yeah, they do it for him.
Yeah. But about the Chelsea, do you think Graham Potter should stay? Is he gonna stay or go?
You don't just sack managers left, right, and center. You give them a little time. Mm-hmm. He did come in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But still, I think he should. He's had a lot of injuries as well to this Chelsea team.
Yeah.
So so I feel like he should be given time. Even Pep Guardiola said so.
Yes, he did.
But he also said that about Frank Lampard, and we saw how that went.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know. These Chelsea players and stuff, they're all terrible. They are. I'm sorry, but Havertz is not a good player.
Havertz is one of the biggest recent Premier League flops. 70+ million, and
he scored one goal
in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
that's all he's done.
That's my problem with transfers. And I know this is not the topic, but money in football in general, it's just players are too expensive because they don't generate the money that they are being brought in for.
Yeah.
The only player who's done that is Van Dijk, as I said before, because Premier League, Champions League, deep Champions League runs, Premier League, and Premier League second place 18 years, in a row. So he's been detrimental to Liverpool.
Yeah. Detrimental?
Isn't that the
word?
It's
a bad thing. Detrimental is terrible, ruined. Instrumental is the word you look.
I gamble.
You gamble.
You know it. When you say a word and you're like, is this the right word?
50-50. Yeah, but you said it with chest.
Yeah, that's the only thing that matters.
If I wasn't focusing, I would have been like,
I could just say it and with confidence, and you'd be like,
But it's a difficult
instrumental.
word.
True. He's been instrumental to this Liverpool side.
But you just mentioned about Pep Guardiola saying Potter should be given the time. He told Tim Ream, a Fulham right back or whatever he is,
centre back,
that if he was 10 years younger, he would be playing for him. Imagine hearing that.
He was good at the World Cup for USA, Tim Ream. Him and Walker, I could not tell the difference between those two because they both had the man bun.
They are the equivalent of Brexit, American style. They're American Brexit FC. Yeah, those guys. But anyway, Arsenal, are they going to win a Premier League?
I hope so.
If you had to put your house on it, would you put it on Arsenal?
Yes.
Because there's this super engine that calculated that City would win the league by 1 point.
These Super 8, bro, they don't mean anything.
I'm glad he said that. That was a test and he passed. I also do think Arsenal will win the league. I don't think they might see a dip in form, but everyone else is being inconsistent. Newcastle are dropping points here and there. City are dropping points. It doesn't mean anything. Yesterday, they just lost to Southampton 2-0. Did you see Djenepo's goal?
I didn't
outside
see
of the box, lobbed all
I watched PSG. And then I turned off right before Messi scored. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
But he scored.
So. But Arsenal are winning. If you had to say top 4 Premier League right now, who would you say?
Arsenal, City, not Chelsea.
Yeah, they're not Chelsea. We said it from the beginning on my podcast that Chelsea are gone.
But Arsenal, City, I think United will make top 4, honestly. And I think
it's between Spurs or Liverpool then. Oh wait, did you say Newcastle?
No.
Oh,
so I think Newcastle maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Newcastle or Liverpool could still make it.
Yeah.
Because Spurs, they've also been not that good.
I would say for sure Arsenal and City, and then I think the last 2 spots are between Newcastle, Liverpool, and United.
Yeah.
I do think United are gonna come strong. Rashford's on fire finally. I love to see it for his sake. Also, Ronaldo fans, Garnacho, man. Wow. Yeah. Have you seen some clips from him? He could be a future Argentina not counterpart. That's the wrong word. Replacement for.
No, not Messi. Yeah.
I just can't halfway. I just waffle it. No. But he's a good player for Argentina's future. Definitely.
You talked about Arsenal winning the league, and I want to say something. Like in the beginning of the season, they always said, "Well, okay, they're first now. Let's see, like later on in the season," and they keep saying that. But at a certain point, you have to acknowledge that Arsenal are a good team.
100%.
Like at a certain point, you have to say, okay, maybe they actually have a shot of winning the league. Because everyone said when they were first after like 8 games, 9 games, it's just the beginning, Now we are almost halfway through the season and they're still first. So when are you going to say...
And they are 5 points
clear.
Clear.
But having said that, going back to your previous question, can they win the league? They still have 2 games against City.
Yeah.
I'm going to say if they don't lose both of the games, they're going to win the league.
Yeah. Those are going to be like finals.
Yeah, because they have 2 games against City. That's 6 points. If City win both of them, I think it's. I don't think it's over for Arsenal, but I think that if Arsenal can just get at least a draw in one of them.
That game's coming up now. There's a double game week. City Arsenal's coming up in the next couple of weeks.
I think it's in the next month, February and March. I think I'm not sure.
Arsenal.
But I honestly do believe that if Arsenal they can win against City or just draw both games, they will win the league.
Sorry, you're right. It's the 15th of February.
Yeah. So those
at the Emirates.
Yeah, those 2 games are the
key.
The key.
And those are going to be interesting from a neutral perspective to watch.
Yeah,
definitely.
Very. And I'm a neutral, so.
Yeah. Another thing, I know a club that you feel strongly about, Real Madrid, playing Liverpool in Champions League. What's your preliminary prediction to that month coming up? Do you think Liverpool will get revenge or?
They have to turn something around.
Yeah.
Then
they signed Cody Gakpo, and I heard from one of my friends who's a Liverpool fan that he played quite well against Wolves, showed some positive Sadio Mane-esque style, but Liverpool drew 2-2 and have to do a replay.
It's fine. It's his first game, I heard people call him a flop. I'm like, he's played 1 game. You cannot call somebody a flop.
Talking about flops, why is no one talking about Anthony? You know that song, that Brazilian song with the little beat? You know those Brazilian songs where they do the edits of them dancing on TikTok?
Yeah.
Anthony has a really good one. All he does is spin. All the guy does is spin. He's just spinning.
I don't rate him because what he does, and even my brother, he said this. He was like, I've only seen Anthony pass the ball backwards. Yeah. That's what my brother, he told me. I've only seen him pass the ball backwards. Mm-hmm. And you don't want that from a winger. You want someone who's going to challenge the defenders.
Other than the fact, he did score a blinder yesterday.
Yeah, but still.
But otherwise,
2 days ago.
2 days ago, sorry. Yeah.
3 days ago from when this is going on. Yeah, true. But again, that was against Charlton, right? Yeah, Charlton. Yeah,
Charlton.
I know he did against City as well, but I mean, let's be honest. At that point, City they didn't care. They were 5-1, 5-2 up, something like that. So they didn't really care. Yeah. But he has to challenge the defenders more. Yeah. He has to not pass the ball backwards.
Be more direct.
And the thing
contribute something going forward.
His spin is fine, but if it is not gonna do anything, if it doesn't benefit you, then why are you even doing it?
Yeah.
That's not my problem with it, but just my honest opinion on it.
Yeah. Because I agree with you. I criticize the guy heavily,
because the whole point of doing these antics on the field and doing this showboating is that it's going to benefit you.
It's supposed to be the cherry on top of the cake, but if there's no cake, you're just a cherry in the middle of a cake.
That's very good. That's good.
Thank you. I rate that one.
That's really good.
But another thing that I want to mention this little duo could Ronaldo's debut for Al Nassr is going to be against
Messi. Yeah.
That's going to be funny if
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm kind of I don't know if Messi's actually going to play that game because I don't think Messi cares about that. But he has to do it for the people though.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I don't know if Messi actually cares.
I think he will at least make an appearance.
Yeah, he has to, but I just don't think Messi he cares. I don't think he bothers because it is an irrelevant game, if we're being honest.
Why are they even playing each other?
Because I actually don't know. I don't know.
I don't have.
I was about to say because PSG are owned by Qatar, but this is not Qatar, this is Saudi Arabia, so it doesn't even make any sense. I have no idea.
Confusion.
Yeah.
All right.
I am confusion.
Yeah. Should we move to La Liga?
Yeah, we can go there as well.
I looked at the table just before.
Real Madrid dropped points in the weekend against Villarreal.
So Barcelona now 3 points clear, same games.
I watched the Villarreal Real Madrid game. Villarreal were better.
Yeah.
And they did deserve to win.
Is that Real Madrid playing poorly recently? Wait, but
I just feel like.
So what was that penalty shootout I saw on TikTok of Real Madrid? Did they just play a cup game yesterday?
Yeah, they played a cup game.
Spanish cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supercopa de España.
Yeah.
Barca are playing today.
Against Betis.
If they beat Betis, then El Clasico final.
I remember you said that you wanted to go see Betis Barca in the cup and then Betis Barca in the league.
Yeah, but the thing is, they for some weird reason they do the cup in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's some it's probably just what's it called marketing.
Interesting,
stuff.
to get the widespread view.
Yeah, so they
viewership.
But if that wasn't the case, we would actually go because it was supposed to be the cup was supposed to be on January 12th, which is today, and then the next game will be on January 15th. So me and my brother, we were actually supposed to go to Betis, watch that game because both of the games Betis had home court. So we were supposed to, I don't know why I say home court. I've been watching too much basketball. So we were supposed to go there and actually watch both games there because why not?
Yeah,
but we're only gonna watch one game now.
Yeah.
But Real Madrid, I don't know. They're not a bad team obviously, but Villarreal were better. I also watched Barca Atletico. Barca won 1-0. So
you know how you see at Champions League finals, you see different influencers there, and who have sponsorship stuff. Come on, guys, man! We need to go Turkey for Champions League final. Man. Get the viewage up, get the sponsor deals coming in. Imagine that the football zone sitting in Champions League final and get clocked by everyone. Yeah. You know, I had a dream a couple of weeks ago that we were out in the middle of the street in London. Me and you were in London. And some kids came up to us. Are you guys? Is it you from football zone?
Is that a dream?
Yeah, it was a dream. I was like, oh man, I wish it was true. I wish it was true. But inshallah, soon. You know, we need to up the production. I have some ideas I can pitch to my mum here. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah.
Yeah, what were you gonna ask?
Was I gonna ask something?
Okay.
I asked you about the penalty shootout, but you answered my question.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that game.
Yeah.
As I said, I watched PSG.
They're all rats. What about Napoli, man? They're running riot in La Liga.
Yeah, but
not La Liga.
Serie A. They lost the game to Inter Milan.
Ooh, yeah, that's a difficult one.
Yeah.
So Inter second.
I think so, yeah.
So they closed the gap a little bit.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Napoli are gonna win.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
I don't like that. I don't like Napoli.
I know. I love Napoli. Deulofeu, sadly for Udinese, is injured still.
Poor Peter.
Yeah, he got a knee injury. He heard the click in his knee when it happened.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good. But luckily, it's not a serious injury.
Okay.
But he's been out since before the World Cup.
Does he need surgery?
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
He suffered from a lot of knee injuries.
Yeah.
As well as courtesy of Virgil van Dijk, who gave him one of the worst injuries in his career when he played for Watford in the 3-0. When
Watford beat Liverpool 3-0.
Yeah, Deulofeu got subbed off because Van Dijk, he clapped him. Yeah. But I don't have any hard feelings against Van Dijk though. I don't.
Van Dijk's got his karma now though. He's out injured. He's racing the clock to be available again for Real Madrid. But
yeah. One of the most important games for Liverpool.
Huh?
One of the most important games for Liverpool this season. I think Liverpool.
It's probably the most because.
No, but the league is important as well. They need to get top 4.
Yeah, because you can't bank on winning the Champions League.
Exactly, you cannot. So I think the league is more important for Liverpool.
I just don't see Liverpool getting top 4. They're just too inconsistent. Just when they start,
they are.
Then suddenly they lose to Brentford 3-1.
Yeah. And they win against Bournemouth 9-0.
Yeah, I remember my friend was like, "Yeah, we're back. City, we're coming.
Yeah.
Next year,
you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Any other leagues? Obviously, the French league, PSG. Don't really care about that.
I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank. I think we've covered everything. I've heard a lot of stuff about Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez was supposed to go to Chelsea. They had a verbal agreement.
I'm so glad he didn't go.
Yeah,
I feel like he should stay until the end of the season
and then go where?
At Benfica. I don't know where he should go. Just I don't know. But I always feel like don't rush things because there's no need to. You're still young, so there's no need to rush anything.
I heard links between Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, so I think he'll make a move to the Premier League. I think
Arsenal would be very good, actually.
If they win the league, they're going to attract some big players. Yeah, especially, I was going to mention that before, that people are shocked that Arsenal are doing well. Why?
Because they've got the youngest team in the Prem.
No, but the thing is, I don't know. The reason is they've got Mikel Arteta, who's Pep Guardiola's understudy. Pep Guardiola's broken English football in the past 5 years. So of course, Mikel Arteta is going to be a good manager. They have a good team, solid squad, good stadium, good fans. There's nothing.
I have a question for you. I have a question. Saka or Foden?
Saka.
Good.
Oh wait.
No,
I don't want to leave you hanging, but wait. I need to not answer that quickly. Wait, no, I gave it. But the thing is, currently,
Saka.
Are you asking me right now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, so Bukayo Saka, 100%.
Bukayo
Kaza, 100%.
Yeah.
Foden, he doesn't get enough game time. There's not enough end product from him. Foden for me is the only other player that I've ever seen play football that gives me a glimpse of Messi ever. I haven't seen anyone else.
When I went to high school, college, whatever. We talked. There was a City fan in my class and an Arsenal fan, and I said Foden was better than Saka. 2 weeks ago I wrote to my my Arsenal friend and I said, bro, I apologize. I actually said that. I said I apologize.
Saka's quality.
I love Saka. The thing is also a reason why I say Saka over Foden is I hate Foden as a person. He's a terrible human being.
He cheated on his wife while having a kid.
Yeah, he's a terrible human being. He's gonna go to hell, and Saka is a good Christian boy. He is. Have you not seen the GQ interview?
I have seen the GQ interview.
The 10 essentials I can't live without, and he's got the Bible. Yeah. So he is actually a good Christian boy.
But
and Foden is just he's just an idiot.
But I'm happy though. England's front three: Rashford, Saka, Foden, next World Cup,
and Harry Kane.
I'm already telling you now, it's coming home. I'm telling you from now.
English people are always so shameless. They have no shame. They get grouped and then the next year they're gonna say we're winning everything. That's true, isn't it?
Me.
Yeah, it is true.
Me.
Not you, but English people in general. They are very shameless. They get grouped, 0 points, and then they say it's coming home next year.
It's coming home.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. Oh, in America as well. We're going to that.
That's gonna be a very good World Cup. I think
big age, 21. How old are you gonna be? I don't even know.
23.
Yeah, so we can't.
I think that.
Now, sorry, I have to interrupt you, but this is the plan. What we do: take the money, book the flights, book the tickets, book the hotel, and then the rest of the money. First, we invest in bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Second, go Vegas, and then just.
I think
lose all our money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll book the tickets first. Yeah. So then, if we lose a game, Denmark loses, Argentina loses, whatever. Imagine we go to America and we get to watch England, Argentina. How crazy.
I don't care,
a group stage game that ends 3-3.
But I'm gonna be honest, if Messi doesn't play, I don't care. I really don't care.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I don't care.
So after Messi retires from international football, you're gonna go back to being a Denmark fan.
Why you make it sound like I'm not a Denmark fan? I was so pissed. The thing is, with Denmark and Argentina...
No, but you care more about Argentina.
I do, but the thing is, that's because I want Messi to win.
Okay, so are you going to stop caring about Argentina?
No. I've always said this, and I'll say it again. I will... there are certain players that I support who also play for clubs that I'm not a fan of. Deulofeu, as I said before, he plays for Udinese. I'm not a fan of Udinese, but I will always have respect for that club, even when he leaves and retires.
Mm-hmm.
I will always have respect for them.
Yeah.
I will always have respect for Real Betis because of Joaquin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always have respect for those clubs that I like the players of.
I like that.
Because it's not fair if I like the player and then I really support the club. I watch every single game and I really like the player, and then they transfer and then I just don't care about the club. That's not fair.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. But Messi goes.
Yes.
Argentina, Denmark, final World Cup. Who you supporting?
Denmark, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is about Denmark and Argentina, what I was gonna say is, when Denmark got knocked out, I was pissed. I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
I was furious. But if Argentina got knocked out, I wouldn't be furious. I would be sad.
Sad for Messi.
Yeah. So that's the two different things.
Imagine if he won the World Cup. It was the other way around. You know what the ironic thing about this? For people who know chess, this is a famous chess position between two players. I don't remember who they were. I don't think it was Magnus Carlsen. And this is considered the perfect draw. But actually, if you look into it, it's actually winning for white, which is kind of ironic considering that my man won the World Cup. My man's playing Al Nassr. Like, he needs to stop saying my man. But yeah.
Yeah, is that it for this?
I think that's it. Yeah, we're good. All right,
we're
guys.
good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it was a pleasure being back. We'll see you back next week. We will have more in-depth topics.
Yep.
Because it's just a week. It's not like 4 weeks that we haven't been recording.
Yeah.
So
make sure like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, share, whatever. Press all the buttons. I don't know. They might have added some new buttons. Just press all the buttons.
Yeah.
Like, dislike. It's fine.
No, not dislike.
No, I'm smoking.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next one.